Shalom, shalom, shalom. What's going on, everybody? I just I was just scrolling through YouTube earlier, and I saw a video Pastor Rufus put out. They're back at it again, I guess. It just struck me right now that I should probably talk about it on my way home. Pastor Rufus is claiming that Pastor Dow ain't even from the tribe of Judah. He's claiming that one of his parents or grandparents or something like that was white, and the video made me laugh because it reminded me of I think his name is Clarence 13X, and he started the 5% Nation, and also Fard Muhammad, I think his name is William Fard Muhammad, and he started the Nation of Islam. And just to give you a little backstory in case you don't know, Clarence 13 left the Nation of Islam because he was claiming that Fard couldn't be the divine Allah because one of his parents or one of his grandparents or something like that was white. Pretty much the same accusation that Elder Rufus is making against Pastor Dow. And that would, I mean, having a grandparent or a parent that is white wouldn't change the fact that you still got the blood flowing through your veins of an Israelite. So I just thought that was funny, and that maybe I should check that video out. And he was claiming something about Irish, Pastor Dow using Irish people, and they ain't part of Shem. And if I'm not mistaken, one of his main defenders is a white man, right? I can't remember his name. Elder something. Elder. It's escaping me right now. But I'm gonna give Pastor Rufus a little history lesson. The Picts, Gauls, Gales, and one other people, originally from the Scotland and Ireland, what we know now as Scotland and Ireland, they are Shem because they are descendants. They're descendants of the Phoenicians. Okay, Spain originally was a colony of the Phoenicians, and from Spain, those people, the Picts, Gales, Gauls, and the other one that's escaping me right now. They were Phoenician colonists that settled in Ireland and in Scotland and all around those areas. I think like the Isles of Man or something like that it was called, is another one of the places. But so I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, but it shows you that first of all, it shows you that the history and the knowledge is very lacking when it comes to the ancient ancestry of people. Sorry, I'm on my dirt road and I got tools and all kinds of stuff in here just jangling around. But it shows a lack of knowledge and a lack of scholarship if you're gonna make an accusation. He should have said they're not Israel, because that's true. They're not Israel. They are descendants of the Phoenicians, and the Phoenicians are descendants of the Canaanites. That's how it worked. So yeah, they are Shem, but they're not Israel. So you might want to edit that, Pastor Rufus, and also get your history in line before you start making charges and accusations against people. Also, at this point, I think you should give that line of attack up, because it's kind of comical, because you didn't outright accuse him of it. You didn't outright say you got proof, and it doesn't matter, because really it really doesn't matter, because salvation is for all. And even if he is a quarter or 12% or whatever your claim is, Gentile, we'll just say, that doesn't change the rest of his genetics and cancel out the fact that he's part of Judah. So I mean, I think you let your emotions get the best of you. I think you let your emotions get the best of you on this one. This is why as Hebrew Israelites, we don't need to be emotional. We need to look at things unbiasedly and with a level head, and leave emotion out of it, because you just end up you're gonna say something out of a reaction, and you're just gonna end up looking stupid on all fronts, because now he looks extremely uneducated to the educated. To those who know, he looks like he doesn't know as much as he thinks he knows. That's really the only critique I got about that video. He was pretty pissed off. I'm laughing because to me there's no other reaction to it. It was a childish ad hominem attack that doesn't do anything but further divide Israel, and that's that shit we need to stay away from. Look, if you're gonna talk about him being a tyrant or a dictator, that's a whole nother story, right? That's a whole nother story, because ain't no way in hell I'm giving a man half of my check, or half of my month's pay for something that I could do on my own. So I mean, and that's not a shot at Pastor Dow, you know what I'm saying? Because some people need that. Some people need that guidance. Some people need that boot on their neck. Some people need to be babied. Like my brother-in-law, he needed us in order for him to get his life together. He needed us to be constantly on that ass, like we were his parents. He's older than my wife by like 3 or 4 years, but he constantly needed us to be constantly on his ass, like we were his parents, taking him in, picking him up from work until he could afford a car, letting him live at our place until he could afford inside our house until he could afford an RV, put up the pole for him, and the electric pole, so he didn't have to run his stuff off gas. I mean, there's people who need that type of constant overwatch, and if you need that, if that's what you need, then you're gonna have to give up some of your rights. You're gonna have to give up maybe half of your paycheck. But understand with that, you are, or your whole paycheck. It sounds like some of them were giving up their whole paycheck. But with that, you are not leaving anything for your children to inherit. When me and my wife die, our children will be able to inherit a 10-acre, fully functional homestead. So that's an inheritance. When you're living on a community up on somebody else's land, what inheritance are you leaving for your children? So you could have, I mean, he could have talked about that. I know he has talked about that. But the ad hominem attacks and the historical illiteracy kind of just make you look foolish. So maybe next time you should do some better research before you act emotionally, or don't act emotionally at all, and criticize something that's actually worth criticizing. Not your great granny was a white woman or some shit like that. But other than that, I'm gonna be coming out with another video talking about correlating 7 years of fatness and 7 years of famine along with what's going on today. So stay tuned for that video. Y'all be safe, be blessed. Peace.